Hi, I want to talk to you about three things today. One of them is warm-ups, how we do letter and sound substitutions. One of them is using phonogram cards, and another one is introducing homophones. So the first thing I want to do is let you know how I do letter and sound substitutions. I have a packet that I've developed that is available for you if you need it. But what we first do is get 2-syllable words and then 3-syllable words. So first of all, you're going to have the student say decide, and then they're going to say it again without D. Say impose, say it again without M. Say rotate, say it again without row. Say supreme, say it again without su. So it's helping them segment their syllables, remembering the final syllable. So it is a little trickier when we say invade, take off the vade, in. Say cascade, take off the cade, cas. Say reduce, take off the deuce, re. So eliminating the second syllable is trickier for the students. Once they master removing the beginning syllable, removing the ending syllable, then we're going to do 3-syllable words. So, for example, let me see if I can find my pages there. Hold on a second. So we have vacation. They repeat it, take off they. Cation. Ambition, take off am. Bition. Position, take off po. Zition. So you'd be surprised, it's difficult for dyslexic children to retain the second and third syllable. So then you can have them delete the final syllable. Confession, take off shun. Confess. Decision, take off shun. De-si. Boundary, take off re. Bound. Conductor, take off door. Conduct. So they're going to repeat the word, and you'll notice it'll be tricky for them. But then you're going to move to where we just substitute sounds. So it's interesting, different students will be able to do different things. For example, I have one student, I'll say sing, change the s to k, king. Say sang, change the s to rain. Say gong, change the g to purr, prong. Say rink, change the to sink. So that's one level. Then I have another student where I'll say span, take off the s, pan. Say scan, take off the s, can. You really want to do the sound. Say spit, take off the s, pit. Say slot, take off the s, lot. So separating a consonant team where you're taking the s off and keeping the l or the t, whatever letters there in it to make the new word is tricky for kids. So you can find the past assessments to assess your child. That gives you more examples, or you could reach out to me for this little booklet. Another thing I want to share are the phonogram cards. So I have these little cards, they're like playing cards, but I have all the letters. Whites are consonants, my vowels are green, my vowel teams are green. I have special sounds like the bossy R's, and I have vowel consonant E's. I have different colors of ending sounds. These go in the end of a word, consisting of these suffixes go at the end. These are ends of words, and these are the wild old west words, okay, sounds. So you want to do sound blending. You're going to take your vowel, put a beginning consonant in it, and pick an ending. So what if I want to do this packet? This would be ledge. So we have fun when I, say, that's a real word. That's a real word. The kids know these are just sounds, but you can also, if you remove the vowel, you can just do this and then change these. You guys know the Wild Old West words? Old. Hold on a second. You don't want those. We have ild is wild, ish for dish, ein for kind, old for troll, ost for most, old for bold. So what we say is most old trolls and colts are wild but kind. That's the mnemonic to teach the wild old words. So of course, if I have a vowel in my ending, I'm not going to use a vowel card. So what about, we have these, unk, onk, ank, ung, ung. We don't have an E-N-G or an E-N-K because I says E. So it's kind of interesting. So again, we have the vowel. So all you're going to use are your cards. Okay, lunk, dunk. Oh, real word. Okay, so I think that's really fun. So these cards are available for your purchase. Just reach out to me. Let's do a discovery call. Let me know what you need. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about are how I teach homophones. So it's real interesting because I'm working with a student with the OW sound. OW says ow and O. So OW says ow for now. OW says O for no. Now, you think that's confusing to a dyslexic student? Definitely. So this is when I might teach the homophones. And I say, well, now, okay, so the word no is in there, but it is a homophone to this, no and no. So I just show them, and it's just introducing it to them. They're seeing it in the classroom. It's reinforcing something they've been taught. So no rhymes with this no, not to be confused with now. Another one that stumps my students. And that's one reason I like tutoring also, because it lets me see their questions. What about the word hole? The hole in the ground, but with a W, it says the same sound. It's a homophone, but it means the whole, like the whole pie of the whole world. That was interesting to teach that as a homophone. Another one that was pretty tricky is the word story. Story. So a student will want to say, I went to the store, and they'll want to put story because why? They see it at the end of a word, but they have to know that the E has many jobs. So we call this the sneaky E that's at the end of the word. And because OR is a bossy R, the E after it says or, and it's a silent E, okay? Different from story. So if they put the E here, they have store. So what can be confusing is the plural He stores his collection under the bed. But stories, this is when we're going to change the Y to I and add ES. And that's another lesson that I will focus on, to change the Y to I and add ES. But you have to really appreciate the confusion of our English language to the kids and help them enjoy it by just teaching them and letting them learn it. Another thing that was pretty interesting. So I'm teaching the OLL sound with troll. What rhymes with troll? Well, my student wanted to say pole, but he wrote it that way. Well, but the word poll this way is like a voting poll. This is like a volleyball tetherball pole. Okay, so these are homophones, but OLL is a rhyme for troll, but it has a homophone of OLE. So the homophones sound the same, but they're spelled differently. One more little tricky one I wanted to share is the word dollar. So I teach the AR, like far, car, star, what in one lesson, and then another lesson, I'll teach it at the end of a word, of a two-syllable word. So we have dollar. So we say dollar, but it's a schwa sound. It's like an upside down E. I like to go like this. Oops. Oh, upside down E is a schwa. So we have dollar, and then we have a rhyme called collar. Collar. But then we have the word polar. So collar and seller both have AR. And do you notice how they're double L's, okay? And then all of a sudden we have polar. With one L. And another tricky one is we have the homophone for seller as seller. So when I teach these, I teach them as homophones. All I do is take out my whiteboard and I bring out some multiple markers and we just do the homophone practice and put it aside. You might want to make a note and revisit it when the student does spelling words. So anyway, I love our English language and I really love helping the students when they struggle with the different sounds. So hope this has helped you. And if it has, would you please subscribe if you haven't already and share this with someone else and like it. Talk to you soon. And if you want to find any other Orton-Gillingham tricks, all you have to do is go to the website or go to the YouTube channel and search OG for it. Go to Dyslexia Solutions, my YouTube channel, and put OG in the search, and all my Orton-Gillingham training videos will pop up for you. And they're really going to help. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.